Good afternoon, all. I figure day's half gone, so I better turn the camera on and let you know what's going on. Now we're back up in the hydraulic pit, and today I got Jeff with me.
Nails. I'm good on nails.
And we got JC, the Mining Hawaiian, and Tim from Blue Lead Productions.
Aloha!
We're up here working the pit. Now, we've been here for several hours now, and we were way out on the other side of the pit, and last time I was up here, I found two small pieces of silver that once I got home I discovered that they were cut out of a silver coin. Well, our plan was to go back to the area where I found those and see if we can find some more. Well, we spent the whole morning searching over there and never did find the area again. We did find the shovel again, but no silver. And so metal detected around and looked, and basically we weren't finding anything but square nails. And then I decided I'm starving to death, so I headed back to the truck. On the way back to the truck, I found some bedrock, some exposed bedrock that looked water worn. It didn't look like it had been broke up like all the other bedrock. So I stopped there and did a little detecting, and I ended up finding my first piece of gold. Came back to the truck and ate lunch. But I need to get to the whole point of this video. The whole point of this trip was I'm back with the Goldmaster 3 because this machine is a lot more difficult to run, and it's more influenced by the mineralization in the ground, but it will find gold much smaller than my TDI. And last year, when I was up here with my daughter and my grandson, we lost 2 pieces of gold. Well, this is my second attempt to find those 2 pieces of gold. The last trip up here, I couldn't find the area. Well, when I got home, I watched all the video I had, and I got a much better idea where it was. This morning, I found the spot. So right now, I'm going to grab up all my gear. I'll see you guys down at the lost gold area. Okay, well, what we got going on here is Jeff grabbed my camera and was doing a little filming, but he forgot to turn the sound on. Now, I had just found a piece of gold in the road in some bedrock. And JC, he's here picking up a target which turned out to be a boot tack. Now, I also noticed some bedrock exposed down in the flow line where it was going down to this culvert. Checked that with the detector and got a good signal. And what I'm doing here is trying to find the signal. Now, with the Goldmaster, you can't have the gravel in your hand and wave it underneath because it will pick up the mineralization in your hand. But I eventually did find another piece of gold down here on the flow line. Okay, this is the first piece I found. This is the second piece I found in the road. No, this is the one I found in the road, and then this one right here, this is the one I just found down in the flow line. Okay, we're right in here, and this area is where we dropped that gold. So I'm going to slowly work my way across this. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all these larger rocks. And once I get the surface as clean as I can, then I'll go over this and see if we can find some gold. The first thing we're going to have to do, get our ground balance absolutely perfect. Now that target sounds good. Well, I now have me 3 little piles of dirt here that all got a target in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over, since I forgot to bring my pan with me, it's still at the truck, see if I can borrow Jeff's, and I'm going to take all these, and there's a creek right behind the camera here, and I'm going to take them down to the creek and pan it out. I think it'll be a lot quicker and easier than trying to go through the pile and find it. Well, I just finished my first pan, nothing. I got 2 more targets in this pan. Take it down, see what we got. Hopefully 2 pieces of gold. Just finished that pan, nothing. I'm getting a little worried about this treasure story here. Dave, I'm going to jump back on it. We're not giving up until we get every single target out of there. Pan number 3. I got high hopes on this one. The target that I got in the pan right now sounded really good. Okay, be right back. Okay, well, we have us a treasure story. I have one of the lost pieces of gold. They're not very big, that's why they got lost. But we do have one of them back. I'll show you that in a second. And we're going to keep looking, see if we can find the other one. So let me show you this. Okay, you can see there, it's not a very big piece. That's why I had to use the Goldmaster 3 to find it. Well, I've done a couple more pans. So far, the second nugget's been eluding me. Well, I just found this second piece. And this one I didn't pan out. This one I actually seen when I was moving the ground. And then I decided to do a little more detecting, and thought maybe I could get an extra one. Well, so far no luck. I did find a rock here that's reading really good, so I'm going to take this down to the creek and wash it off. I'm kind of hoping there's gold in it, but it's probably just a hot rock. Okay, well, I'm going to throw this one in the jar. Well, I'm going to show you, and then throw this one in the jar. And then I think we're going to get back to detecting. And right there we got the second piece of the lost treasure. Well, counting this piece, I have 5 pieces in my bottle. Tim, he just came up with 6 pieces of gold in his pan. And I was just informed that we're not going by size, we're going by number of pieces. So
That's right. Check them out. Each one of those counts as a piece for Team Hawaii.
Okay.
You can actually see them
Right across here, you can see the pieces. Well, my daughter and my grandson are going to be pleased because they're back in the inheritance. So we're going home with the lost treasure. Now, we struck out on the silver, but then again, we may not have given up on that. We may, probably not this summer, probably the fall, because out there in the pit in the open, it's pretty darn hot, and it's going to do nothing but get hotter. So who knows, maybe this fall Jeff and I will take another stab at the silver treasure. Okay, well right now, I'm going to look for some more gold. Well, we're back at the truck, and we're all beat, but we all have gold. But once again, the local boys took them on weight. They might have got us on pieces. But I think I came out on top on the lead. And I don't know, I think Jeff might have got nails today.
Nails. Boot tack king.
Yeah, he got the boot tack.
I'm building a boot.
JC's taking a boot tack collection back to Hawaii with him because there's not many boot tacks in Hawaii.
The only one.
Yep.
I cornered the market on hot rocks today. Hot rocks.
But it's late, we're beat, so we're out of here. I'll see you back at the house, and hopefully we'll have a weigh-in. Well, back at the house, and yep, it's a couple days later. Now, I haven't had a chance, Jeff and I have been busy, and I haven't seen Jeff since we got back, so I'm not sure what he ended up with. And when we got home that evening, it was late, everybody was tired, so Tim and JC just made a run for it. So basically, I got no idea what everybody else ended up with, but what do you say we jump over the scale and find out what I ended up with? Okay, now we had a pretty good day on the lead, so let's see how we did there. Almost half ounce lead, not bad. Okay, now for the gold. 2.2, we'll make up its mind, 2.21 grams. Well, pretty darn close to 2¼ grams. I'm okay with that. Plus, got to spend a beautiful day up in the hills, and we did recover the lost gold. And like I say, Emily and Isaiah will be pleased about that. Okay, well, that trip up there, in the afternoon, it was just hot. So I'm thinking we're gonna probably be heading to the river for next month or so, because the hydraulic pits, you get out with all those rocks around you, it's just too hot for this old boy. So I'm thinking time to hit the river. Now, I don't know if we can get in the river yet, but we sure as heck can do some panning and some crevicing. And I'm thinking I've already got plans on heading up and do some metal detecting, some crevicing. So right now, I gotta get out of here. So you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you on the next one.